Have you tried making a cake without an oven? Wow, just wow. My cake has turned out perfect. It's soft, it's fluffy, and I know it's definitely delicious. To make this easy and spongy stovetop cake recipe, you'll need a few ingredients which you're going to find listed in the description box down below. The best thing about the recipe is that you can double up the ingredients or even triple and make a bigger cake, maybe for a birthday, and it's going to be awesome. So you're going to get started by prepping up your baking tin. Over here I have mine, which I've already prepped. So you're going to start off by spreading some margarine on the tin on all sides. That is the sides and the bottom part, and then you're going to add in a teaspoon of all-purpose flour. Tap the tin and spread the flour in the tin. Then you're going to tap out the excess flour. Then next you're going to move over to the stove top, and over medium-low flame you're going to place a sufuria. Then next you're going to add in salt. So the salt is going to help the cake not to brown too much while baking in our stove top. So I'm going to add in 2 cups of salt. Then you're going to spread the salt in the sufuria, and then you're going to cover with a lid. This is the first step of making our stovetop cake by preheating our sufuria, that is our oven. This is the oven we're going to be using for today. So in your bowl you're going to be adding in some margarine. This is a 1/4 cup of margarine. Then next you're going to be adding in sugar. Using a wooden spatula, you're going to mix in the margarine and sugar until combined. Then you're going to add in 2 eggs. Using your spatula, you're going to whip up the sugar, margarine, and eggs together until soft and very fluffy. You'll need a lot of muscles. So this is a very important step when making a cake, because when you whip up everything until very fluffy and light, the cake is going to turn out very fluffy. Remember, we are making our batter while our sufuria is preheating, so make sure to preheat for at least 10 minutes. When the butter is looking soft and very fluffy, this is how it should be looking like, and it's looking so good. So the next step is to add in our dry ingredients. So I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Mix, mix, mix until fully combined. Then next you're going to be adding in your all-purpose flour and milk. Use a spatula and fold in the all-purpose flour into the bowl until fully combined. Once everything is fully combined and you have a very nice and smooth batter, your batter is ready to add into your pan. So I'm using a 6-inch pan, and as I said earlier, you can double up the ingredients and make a kg cake, maybe half a kg, and it's going to turn out awesome. So you'll pick your pan and transfer in the butter. And once you have everything, you're going to tap your cake on the countertop for around 2 times. This is to release the excess air pockets in the batter. Then you're going to be baking your cake for 20 to 30 minutes. And to check if the cake is ready, you're going to insert a skewer in the middle of the cake. Once the skewer comes out clean, your cake is ready. And if you're making a kg cake, you're going to be baking the cake for 50 to 60 minutes. Check with the skewer as well, and once the skewer comes out clean, the cake is going to be ready. So you're going to carefully remove the lid from the sufuria, and then you're going to carefully place in your tin in the middle of the sufuria, just like that. Then you're going to cover and let the cake bake. Make sure your lid is fitting on the sufuria so that no heat will be escaping, so that the cake can bake evenly. After 30 minutes of baking my cake over medium-low flame, my cake is ready. So I'm going to remove the lid, and it is really hot. And then I'm going to take out my cake. My cake is looking well baked. As you can see, the sides of the cake are released from the tin, and also when I insert my skewer, the skewer comes out clean. You're going to let the cake cool for at least 10 minutes before inverting, so that it can be easier for you to handle the tin, and also so that the cake does not break apart while transferring to your cooling rack. After 10 minutes, you're going to tap the tin on your countertop 2 times. This is to release the cake from the tin, and then you're going to invert the cake. Tap once more. Once you invert the cake, you're going to let the cake cool completely. As you can see, when I press on the cake springs back up. That means that the cake is just perfect. So this is a very nice way to make cake at home without an oven, and the cake is going to turn out absolutely perfect, just like mine. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be trying out this simple cake recipe, which is the best and the simplest ever.